Hello, David Zritsky for the Bond Experience. Welcome back. Okay, this is a part 2 to a video that we put up not too long ago around the adidas 007 collection that they had last year. And this had come out a little bit ago, but we were sent some of the clothing, and I don't want to call it a brutal review, but it wasn't very kind. But it was honest, it was authentic. I wasn't crazy about the clothing. The sneakers were fine, and they were fine. You know, look, I'm going to mention another brand. This is how we do it here. I wear a lot of On sneakers, O-N, and I love my On sneakers. They're comfortable, they're responsive, I think they look good. These were, well, here we go. They were black sneakers with the 007 logo and the gun barrel, and they were fine. You know, I've worn them a couple times. I even worn them hiking, which probably you shouldn't, but they held up fine, and I'll wear them. You know, they're all black sneakers. I'm not really into all black sneakers. It's just not my style. I think it's like, you know, it's kind of a roast, but these performed well. They were fine. I don't know if they were, I think I got them on sale. They were originally $200. I got them for $160. Would I spend $160 again for them? No. No, I wouldn't. I'd rather get a pair of On sneakers. So let's put the sneakers to the side and talk about the clothing. The clothing was way too big and a little strange, but sent back the size mediums. And again, I'm a 41, I'm a 30-inch waist, just to give you size, 5'9", height-wise, not so tall. So I've got the size smalls. Before I had the size mediums, and they were huge. I have not reopened these. Now, I wasn't crazy about the styles last time. It wasn't just the fit, it was about the styles. And this is the saffron one, if you remember. So here we go. Just to remind everybody, or if you're seeing this for the first time, I would suggest you go back and see that first video, then watch this one, since this is a part 2. So this is the saffron one. That's Saffron's Poison Garden, kind of like a drone view of it. The adidas on the back. And let's try this on. Now, I am literally just doing this to see, is the size going down a size smaller? Will it change my view on how this looks or how I feel about it? So right off the bat, the arms are much better. They're not overly long. Let's see. Hold on. Wait for it. Now, again, I know some of you are saying, like, David, these are workout clothes. They're not supposed to be super tight on you, but you know, come on. I also don't want them like garbage bagged on me. All right, so this size small is much, much better. You can see right here, it fits better in the shoulders. It fits better. Why is this so different than the last one? The last one had like squirrel wings. I was even doing like a bat thing. And the stripes, although I'm not crazy about the stripes starting along the back as opposed to the top. I don't know, just aesthetically, it has a weird view. You can see from the side here, this looks much better. I mean, I'll put my hands in my pocket. It almost looks like kind of a cadet collar Harrington, and you know, just kind of do it like this. I'm wearing these with kind of like a gray sweatpants right now to kind of blend in. Not bad, not too shabby. Now, this was the one that I thought the pockets were a little bit more intuitive. So here we go. Again, that's going to put keys, and you're not going to put your hands in here. These are kind of the hand warmer pockets on a coolish day. You could do this. Let's see the back. Much better. I will say much better. Now, we're going to continue with the honest moment. Is this the jacket that I would grab on my way out to go shopping or do things with Danielle? It's not. I mean, would I take it walking down the street? Yeah, I mean, I'd probably do maybe some exercise in there. It's a quiet moment. I think this, although, you know, not a lot of people are going to check me out as I'm walking by, that's kind of a cool moment. I don't mind this on here. I know a lot of people are like, what's with the advertisement? But, you know, I purposely did buy a Bond thing. Nobody in the world except for you is going to know that that's a saffron thing. Now, hold for it. Let's move to the next one. And by the way, so that one that I would put there, again, I think I would probably grab like one of 10 other things before I grab that. So, you know, it makes me think, like, am I going to get a lot of use out of that? But we'll go back to that. All right, so here is the take all the plastic out. Here is the Spectre black jacket. You can see Spectre there. That's kind of a vinyl thing. Again, we've got a good review up on my other channel. So this one's got a more traditional color, and it is, again, a size small. This is the one I was like really critical about. The arms were weird, the end of the hands were weird. Pockets just they didn't make sense. So here we go. I can already tell that this is fitting better, just even unzippered, which is nice. And again, all right, let us see. So, all right, well, I mean, this has almost too much tightness in the chest. I've got kind of a barrel chest, so if things are a little bit tight, you're going to see that, and you're probably seeing that right now. Now, arms, come on, people, arms, they're great. You know, before the arms were like these giant monster caves that you could drive in, but these arms actually seem quite fine. Here it is in all its glory. Meow, 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 meow. David is jogging down the street. He's sure to fireball. Here comes a paddy wagon. No, this looks much better than before. Now, this Spectre thing is a monster. I mean, this is like glaring. I do think people would recognize this symbol, even a casual Bond fan. But I've got to tell you, this is not bothering me as much now. And again, it's fit. But this is, I mean, look, I like a nice fitted thing, but this is, you know, just a little bit too, if it's pulling there, that's not a good look on anyone. Back, let's check out the back. Back's looking good. Arms are looking good. What a difference. Now, this is where it gets weird. These pockets, like I want to go like this, but they have these pockets here. Okay, well, I mean, that's fine. And then they have this like side pocket here. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. But it's like entirely missing on this side. So you have one pocket here. You've got, this can't be. Yeah. You got no pocket here except for this one. So you've got these pockets. It's just strange. It's just really strange. So you're going to walk down the street like, nah, 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 nah. No, it just doesn't work for me. So again, you know, this to me is kitsch. It is, you know, one of these things where if I was in the mood for like something that was overtly James Bond, and you know, maybe I was just going somewhere where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be like a megaphone of Bond. This might be something I would put on. And of course, it does have the adidas logo stripes on it. But I'm being pretty critical of this, and I think it kind of deserves it. I'm just going to say it because I don't want to be a problem observer. There's a million problem observers on the World Wide Web. I don't want to be another one. I want to be more of a problem eliminator. So let me explain. Here's what I would have done if I was Adidas. I would have sat in a room. First of all, you know, you get the call and you know, the Bond people say, guess what? We are going to give you a license to do these in celebration of No Time to Die. Immediately, I would say, fine. Can you show me some of the looks from No Time to Die? Because what we would love to do is maybe take some of those as a representation or a homage, but in Adidas workout form. Or how about going back to the other 24 Bond movies and taking moments that you could exemplify Bond moments, but from a workout standpoint. Things from Skyfall, perhaps, when he's rejuvenating himself. Roger Moore's moments from A View to a Kill when he's wearing the Fila coat. And again, it wouldn't be bang on. It would be those representative moments. What about a Shrublands outfit? You know, when Bond is in Shrublands trying to recoup and do like a Shrublands logo or something like that in a workout form. All these different types of aspects. I mean, there's a snarky comment in Spectre where Bond goes, you know, when he's asked, does he work out? When he has to, he clearly works out. He is a specimen of a man. So what if you had taken something from the Hoffler Clinic and done a workout outfit from, you know, kind of like an Austrian Solden type of inspiration? But instead, they took these kind of strange moments and strange designs, or maybe even existing designs, and just kind of sorry to say, they just kind of slapped the 007 logo on it and said, come and get it, ring-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. And people didn't come and get it, ring-a-ding-a-ding, or maybe a couple people did, but now they're on sale and they keep knocking down. So, long way of saying, if you bought these and you like these, I doff my hat to you. I doff my hat to you. That's great. This kind of missed the mark. And I think it's a lesson learned that these brands, they have such an opportunity and almost a responsibility to not just the Bond fans, but to their own brand, to really try to weave it into the Bond majesty, the Bond magic, and the Bond legacy. And doing something like this just seemed a bit lazy. So here's for me hoping that the next brand really takes up the mantle, puts it in charge, maybe gets a couple of fans to do a focus group, and then pushes forward. All right, that's it for today. Part 2 of the Adidas 007 collection. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been David Zaritsky for the Bond Experience, and we'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want to be up on the latest from the Bond Experience, just click on this subscribe and subscribe to our channel. You're going to get all the latest and greatest information, plus some exclusive content. And by the way, speaking of content, here's something especially for you, just because we know you. Talk to you soon.